Alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
May I know what's your name, sister?
Maria.
Maria, where are you from, Maria?
I'm from Colombia. I grew up in Colombia. I was born in Colombia and I was raised in Colombia.
MashaAllah. And how did you end up to be in the United States?
Well, I was finished with my high school. I was 18 years old and my dad decided to send me here to study English. I went to the University of Houston to the ESL program they have there, and that's how I ended up here.
MashaAllah.
Yes,
and MashaAllah, what were you before you became Muslim?
Well, before I was Muslim, I was Catholic. I did not really practice because my father, he doesn't practice Catholicism, and my mom is an atheist. So I didn't have a very religious background at home. It was more like my parents were very liberal kind of thinking, and they let me choose whatever I wanted as a religion.
MashaAllah. And how long have you been Muslim?
I've been Muslim now 9 years, almost 10.
Wow,
Yeah,
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. I see also kids with you. How many kids do you have now?
I have 4 children, mashallah.
And your husband, by the way, is a convert Muslim, right?
Yes, my husband
He's
as well.
American.
He's American and he's a convert to Islam as well, mashallah.
Now, tell us, how did you start to learn about Islam, and how did you become Muslim?
Well, when I entered the University of Houston, the ESL program, I met a brother from Syria who was in my same ESL program, and I met a lot of Muslims in the university. So his behavior and his attitude and his adab, mashallah, the way he was, called my attention, and I wanted to know more what was making him to be like that, act so nice, so kind. And so I asked him what religion he was, and he said he was a Muslim. So I asked him what did they believe in, what was the main belief of Islam, what did they do, did they believe in one God, did they believe in God, the Father of Jesus, what was exactly their belief in. So he went on explaining to me in a very kind way, mashallah, and that's what really brought me to Al-Islam. He said, we believe in only one God and Muhammad is our messenger. So I was kind of curious what they think about Jesus, and when he said that they believe in all the prophets, that I really like that, because all my life I believe in all the prophets. So I thought that was the main thing for me, that they believe in Jesus and that they believe that in Maryam, the mother of Isa alayhi salam as well, mashallah.
And you became Muslim in the same minute they told you about Islam. That was just amazing.
Yes.
MashaAllah.
So the brother told me about, that we believe in one God, and that's the most important part, and that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his last messenger. And I felt in my heart at that moment that it was the truth, and that I could not just keep on going in my life without believing in this.
Yeah.
So I told him, I want to be a Muslim. Can I be a Muslim? Can anybody be a Muslim? And he said, yes, anybody can be a Muslim. You can be a Muslim. And I said, so what do I do in order to be a Muslim? And he said, repeat after me. And that's when he said, La ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah. And I repeated after him, and it was the best moment of my life, mashallah. I cannot say there is nothing better than this that I have had and that Allah has given me, and I feel like Allah can take anything from me, but not this deen, because it's the most precious thing that we have in this life, mashallah.
MashaAllah, I mean, very touching. And how do you see your life after Islam comparing to the old life?
Well, I grew up in a Latin culture, dancing, going out a lot, talking out to anybody, to men, dancing with them, doing all these kind of things. So it was a very, very big change for me. But it was the best change for my life. Because, even my parents, they see how I change, how I left my old habits and start, embracing these new good habits and treated them more kindly and with more respect. So I think it was good for me. I think it has been a very good thing for me.
Yes. Now, the last question I would ask you, what would you give a message to the world? Let's say to the non-Muslims, and then for the Muslims, if you want.
For the non-Muslims, since I did not know about this religion, this beautiful religion, I will tell them to be more open-minded, because the media has a very big effect on the people nowadays. And I feel like they have used the TV as a weapon of mass distraction to the whole world. And they have deceived people into believing what they want them to believe. So I will tell them to open their hearts and really research and listen to the truth, and not follow what they tell you, but follow what you think is right. That's for the non-believers. And for the believers, just to keep strong in their faith, inshallah, and to keep loving Allah and His Rasul, and try to follow just Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his 4 Sahabas after him, inshallah.
Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you.
Inshallah.